Alrighty, guys. Kentucky beats Florida 106-100. Another top 10 win, 3 for the year so far for the Kentucky Wildcats, the greatest college basketball program of all time. Now, Butler, 19 points, 8 assists. Robinson, 14. Carr, 14. Oweh, 16. Williams, 15. Bria, 23. The best shooter in the country. Kentucky pulls it out. The big flaw we had this game, of course, is offensive rebounds. Let's look at that and see how bad that actually was. They had 19 versus 10, 23 versus 21 overall. Let's see. 42 rebounds versus 31 overall for Kentucky. Okay. We shot 57% on threes, 14 for 29, and they shot 55% on threes. Is that wrong? No, they shot 12 for 34, so we shot better on three-pointers. Of course, Bria, he was a difference maker in the game. And, of course, not just him. Butler. Yeah, Butler. So, overall, people, we pulled it out. And how many teams can say now they've beaten 3 top 10 teams? 1, the Kentucky Wildcats. So, a good, solid win for us. I know we can nitpick and say we can do this better, we can do that better, but that's the way it's going to always be. You're always going to be like, we can do this better, we can do that better. But at the end of the day, I don't think anybody's ever played a perfect game of basketball. There's always something you can improve on. But this was pretty bad. If you, really think about it, it was pretty bad. All the offensive rebounds and second chance points and just the hustle plays that Florida got. That's a good team, people. That is a good team. Now, if we was playing at Florida, it would have been a different story. Again, that's just the way it is. I think it would have been a totally different story, but we got to play them first at our place. So Kentucky pulls this one out, and now we have to go face Georgia, who's 12-2 on the road, and this is going to be a very interesting game. This is going to tell us a lot more about this team because you need to win all of your home games in the SEC. I would say 1 loss at most at home, but you want to win them all. All the great teams like Auburn, Florida, Tennessee, and the SEC, those teams, they're going to be hard to beat at home, just like we are. We're all going to be hard to beat at home. We have to win some road games. We have to beat the teams we're supposed to beat. If we lose to like a Auburn, a Florida later on, again, you're not going to go undefeated. That's one thing the fans need to realize. I see fans overreacting to games like we saw against the OSU game. The main thing was we saw Kentucky play better the next game. Against Florida, we saw how well they played against, the team before Florida, whatever. But you saw how this team bounced back when they had some competition. We fought, we played hard, and that's all you can ask for. That's what I love about this team. For the most part, we just see them play hard, hustle. They don't give up. And I love this about Mark Pope. Every time he caught a timeout, we saw Kentucky get a good basket, or they would go on a run. That is what you call good coaching. Now, we saw what happened to Arkansas when they played Tennessee, didn't we? And I saw that coming a mile away. If that had been Kentucky, it would have been the same thing. That's what would have happened to us. I'm just telling you how it is. You see the difference, what calling timeouts and getting good plays out of the timeouts can do. You see that. You saw that with Arkansas, and you saw the difference with Mark Pope like that. You just see Mark Pope as a different level. I'm really surprised how good he is really this early. It's just good to see. So the Georgia game is going to be a hard one. Georgia, I believe, is 1-1 in the SEC. And it's going to be a road game for us. Let's check Georgia out. I believe they are 12-2. Let's check them out. 12-2. Let's look at the standings right quick. Alrighty. The powerhouse. Okay, they're 0-1 in conference play. So, okay. They're 9-0 at home, as all good teams are. Look at this, people. Tennessee, 14-0. Mississippi State 13-1, Auburn 13-1, Vanderbilt 13-1, Alabama 12-2, Kentucky 12-2, Texas A&M 12-2, Ole Miss 12-2, Florida 13-1, Oklahoma 13-1, Georgia 12-2, LSU 11-3, Missouri 11-3, Texas 11-3, Arkansas 11-3, South Carolina 10-4. Okay, gives you an idea. All these teams, all but two, three teams have lost a game at home. Now, they've not played anybody in conference. I know conference play is starting right now. But it looks like it's going to be between, I would say it's a 4-team race. Kentucky, well, I'd say Kentucky. I'm not sure. You could probably throw in Vanderbilt right now, but I'm not sure. But for sure, we know Tennessee, Auburn, Kentucky should be there, and so should Florida. But who knows what's going to happen. I heard somebody say that whoever can win 13 games probably is going to win the SEC. So, who knows? We're going to really learn a lot about our team here. We're going to be playing on the road. We're going to see a lot more about what we're all about because it's a road game. We have to show up to this game. This game, I think, will tell us more than the Florida game. That's just my honest opinion. This is going to tell us more about this team. So we're going to find out. We're going to learn a lot. Whether it's good or bad, we're going to find out. So Kentucky should win this game, but again, it's a good test for us because Georgia's not a bad team. I don't think there's really a bad team in the SEC, is there? I'm not sure. We'll find out as the season goes on. But anyway, I'll say Kentucky wins this one. I like to say 90 points, maybe 85 points, but I'll say Kentucky by 10. We'll see how it goes. This game will tell me a lot more about this team, I think, than the Florida game because that was a home game. I expect us to win all home games, but maybe one. That's what I expect. So anyway, that's my thoughts on this. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. See you guys next time. Remember, destiny is all. Love one another. And go Big Blue. We'll see you guys next time. Toodles.